massive dynamic intro! What is going on, everyone? I'm absolutely fine. I do promise some form of attempted dynamic intro every single video. That didn't go too well, but I'm not going to be selling anything to 5-year-olds that I don't actually have, unlike Ali. You know, he's really good at that. So I wanted to talk about journalism. Fucking hell, that's an exciting subject, Ollie. How did you choose that one? Why can't we talk about games? Well, it's kind of linked to games, I guess, because we've somehow allowed these fucking corrupt, snake-like people to have dominion over what we cherish and love in the form of their journalistic thumbs up or their journalistic seal of approval that they may or may not give on a game. And I am certain that it's because of this shit that we're getting feminism and SJW crap in our games. But let's wind it back a few days, and there's a few examples of just why journalists they suck dick, bro. I mean, come on. There's like 3 or 4 things that have happened this week, and they just suck dick. Oh, I got a squeaky chair. I got a squeaky chair. Got a squeaky chair. Oh, it's so fucking hot in the UK. It's literally like 15 degrees. Anything over 5 degrees, and us Brits are motherfucked. I mean, god damn. I want to have my window open, but I can't because it makes a fucking noise, and then I have to edit out the video. I might leave this bit in so you actually sort of know the process. Yes. So, there's a YouTuber called Mr. Beast, and The Atlantic, it's some fucking left-wing rag. They decided to go after him, you know, because the journalists are like, oh my god, look, there's someone that's remotely successful. Let's try and fuck his life up. So, basically, the headline reads that he's a homophobe, you know? He's a philanthropist that gives thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars away to really good causes. He just basically gives people money, you know? And he gets some views for it, obviously. But The Atlantic decided to go after him, you know, as they do, you know? Journalists these days, what are they? They're just people that go after people, you know? If you were to say 20 years ago, what's a journalist? What's the first thing that would come to your mind? Potentially, it would be a keeper of truth, you know? Someone that speaks truth to power, you know? But nowadays, if you say journalist to someone, the first thing that's going to come to their mind is, what, a cynical little twerp, you know, that just goes after people and tries to hurt them. So, I mean, obviously, you know, seeing a headline about Mr. Beast being a homophobe, I mean, damn, it's got to have done something really fucking bad, you know? I mean, Christ, he must have strapped a gay to a fucking cross and burnt him alive. I don't know. You know, that's the kind of shit that the headline was insinuating. But then we look at the article and... no, Windows is gay. That's what he said. Windows is gay. A 100% truthful statement. And then there's some other tweets, like, shut the fuck up, fag. I mean, really? This is it? This is news. This is journalism. What? The fuck? But that's not the only one. Then there's Vice News. And remember when PewDiePie was slagging off Alinity, you know, the Twitch thought, who basically just gets her ass out on camera because she's got 0 talents in the world. They then wrote a piece on PewDiePie, and the headline was, PewDiePie says all women are asking for it. What would you infer from that headline? Well, you'd infer that he's saying that, you know, women that get raped, you know, they're actually asking for it. You know, it's got sexual connotations to it, that headline. No. Nothing like that. He's simply saying that Alinity, because she did a fake copyright strike against him, she deserves criticism. That's all he said. And that's somehow news. You know, these journalists do it to themselves. They're like, oh my god, why are we being called fake news? Why are we being called fake news? You know? Because you're liars, bro. So moving on to the gaming aspects of this video. Battlefield 5 reveal trailer comes out. You know, it's got women all over the gaff. It's obviously historically inaccurate, but, you know, females can play games. I don't really care. You know, hopefully they're not shoved down your face throughout the campaign or whatever. It's just a selection that women that play it can use. I mean, I'm cool with that, whatever. You know, fuck it. Just don't shove it down my throat, man. That's my gripe with it. You know, that's everyone's gripe with it. You know, why put them, what's the fucking word? Why put them in the centre of the reveal trailer? You haven't got any reason to do that other than virtue signalling. But you got the reaction from the journalists that you wanted. You know, over at Polygon, they spread a load of lies. You know, let's look at the like to dislike ratio on the trailer, you know. Oh, wow, look at that. More than 50% of people don't like it. Okay, so that would suggest to you that a large percentage of your fan base does not like the trailer. Well, over at Polygon, you know, look at the angle of their story. Oh, look, the dev says that female customization's here to stay. Yes, we've won against the patriarchy. And then they're lying, saying it's a small minority. It's not a small minority, you know. We're here to stay. You know, our views are not changing. And this type of journalism, this bullshit, is making us turn to the other side, I would say, even more so. It's solidifying our beliefs even more so. You know, you're not changing any minds. And it's sort of the sarcastic, like, disgusting slime ball attitude of these journalists, you know, where they're trying to hurt people and they're trying to get one over on people that share different political opinions than him. This is the problem. I mean, look at this guy from Kotaku. You know, he's just a sarcastic twerp. It's like, oh, yay, females are in the game, yay. And then he uses a reference to forefathers in the first paragraph of his article about it. You know, because obviously the people that have an issue with the women, they're probably going to be on the side of things that like a bit more tradition. So what do? We just take the piss out of the forefathers, yes, because that's going to win over so many fucking hearts and minds, you fucking twerp. I mean, it's this cuntish behaviour that, I mean, Christ, they are a cancer on society right now. And everybody is noticing. The tide may be turning because they're starting to piss off some people that they thought were on their side. So if you didn't know, there was an article written about a Tesla vehicle. Basically, a car crashed. A car crashed, you know? Fucking news, bro! News, bro! But this pissed off Elon Musk something chronic, and he starts tweeting about it. And then because he's critiquing journalism, the sacrosanct journalism, we can't fucking tweet about journalism. All journalists are 100% ethical, they never do anything wrong, they never write anything wrong. You know, oh my God, Elon Musk is tweeting about us, and then they try and condemn him as a Trump-like figure, just because he's saying that, you know, a car crashing ain't news, bro. It ain't news, bro. But it doesn't matter. But then he has the great idea of, maybe we should do a website called Pravda that the community can rate journalists. I mean, Christ, we would abuse the fuck out of that, but it's okay. Great idea, though, but he's not backing down, you know? And all of these journalists are now trying to, you know, harm Elon Musk. I mean, there's one here, I mean, we'll throw the tweet up. She's looking for all of the harassment journalists have received in relation to Elon Musk. I mean, what the fuck? This isn't journalism. You know, they're using their power to try and harm people, and they're like these little sniping people, like, oh my God, you don't think like me, I must now destroy you. I mean, here's some guy from the New York Times, I mean, he's just destroying Elon Musk now. I mean, he was his favourite fucking pal, like, I don't know, a week ago? Man, I think it's going to come to a head at some point. I mean, they are becoming faker and faker and faker. Games journalism has already gone off the cliff. I mean, Kotaku and Polygon are cancer upon cancer upon cancer, and they don't represent a majority of the community at all, but they do have some power over devs, and that's a fucking issue, man. I don't want these people deciding what I play. I don't want these people deciding what's okay to play. I don't want these people, influencing developers to develop games in a certain way. This ain't right. These journalists, they're snakes, bro. They're fucking snakes, bro. Disgusting fucking snakes. And they just sit in their ivory tower in their little fucking cosmopolitan bubble, judging everyone else. Well, fuck you. I'm getting a bit irate, so that's all I've got to say on this. What do you think? What's the state of journalism? I mean, from this week, it looks like it's fucked, but, maybe it's not, maybe it's salvageable, but a journalist, say the word. What comes to your mind? That should be enough for you. God, it's so fucking hot. Alright, quickly, comment down below, like, sub, hit the bell, because YouTube's trying to kill the channel. Obviously, because I don't toe the communistic line anymore. And I'll see you tomorrow.